Hello, parents and guardians of our wonderful wildcats. It's Miss Peterson here. I appreciate you clicking on the link so that you can get a little bit more information on our report card rationale for second quarter. And it really is navigating a traditional report card in a remote setting. As you are well aware, we have spent the majority of our time during the second quarter in remote learning. And although we have adapted classroom environments and schedules, we are still tasked with giving a report card on a traditional report card format. Which means that our teachers have limitations with the overall grade. They must use the classifications of advanced, proficient, partially proficient, unsatisfactory, and not applicable. All right. And what we've noticed is during the remote learning environment, we have an increase of students who are not attending class and/or they're attending class, but they're not participating in the discussions, nor are they completing the class assignments. And so as the leader of Arkansas, I requested an NE, which means needs evidence, and I wanted to use that as an indicator on the report card. Unfortunately, my request was denied because our system is universal for APS. All elementary schools across the board use a standardized report card, and me adding that additional mark would just confuse other teachers. So I thought, well, I'm not going to wallow in it. How about we adjust our current system and use what we have? And so now I have tasked the teachers with utilizing the unsatisfactory marking to indicate two things. Number one, that a student received a U because that student has unfinished learning. The standards that are indicated on the report card, although they are quarterly, they also are yearly, so the kid could have unfinished learning, or the student had unidentified skills. And so I would encourage you to look at the comments on the report card to see if your kid is in the unfinished learning category or the unidentified skills, should she or he have a U on any portion of the report card. And so I want to go a little bit deeper into unfinished learning. And the standards that are indicated on the report card, as I already said, are something that we assess each quarter, but they are actually standards we visit all year long. So if we look at math, we have the math standard that is assessed first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. So for some of our students at this point during the second quarter, they are not on grade level yet. The word yet is important. My dear parents, it does not mean that we are giving up on students making the appropriate progress. It means that there is growth in this area, and the good news is we have all second semester to show some gains in that content area standard. So some of our students have a U for unfinished learning. Other students have a U as an overall grade because of a lack of what we call a body of evidence. All right. And our teachers collect data on students through class participation, class assignments, informal and formal assessments like the diagnostic and the interim. In standards-based grading, teachers no longer give one major assignment, grade it, and then assess the students on their skills. Those days are over. It is now a body of evidence, a collection of work over a quarter that turns into a semester, that by the year, we hope we can have a better understanding of a student's skill set. When a student is not actively involved in his or her education, we lack that body of evidence. Therefore, some of our students are receiving a U because they have simply unidentified skills. Now, if you're wondering, okay, Ms. Peterson, I read over the report card comments. The teacher gave me an accurate description, and one of them they put down was needs to turn in assignments, lacks class participation. How do I figure out the assignment portion? I want to show you a really quick and easy way to assess progress on a daily basis. So I left my presentation just to jump into Google. And as you are well aware, most of the assignments are Google Docs or Google Slides, and you find those in the teacher's Google Classroom. You just click on the icon and it will take you directly to the assignment. And for the purpose of this presentation, I made a simple Google Doc entitled Happy Holidays. When I come down to all of the other tabs I can use within the document and go straight across, I'm going to find one that's underlined. That's called the Open Version History. It is your new best friend if you are unfamiliar with this lovely tool. All you need to do is click on it, and what it does is keep the document on the screen, but to the right, it shows when an edit was done on the document. And for students, that simply is when I put material on the page. When did I work on it? How long did I work on it? How many times did I come back to the document? So you will see the last time that I put anything on my current version of this document was at 4:50 p.m. The time right now is 5:59 p.m. on Thursday, December 20th. And prior to that, the first time I attempted this assignment was at 4:15 p.m. I have a blank slate. I would really, oh, look at that progress. I put down my 3 sentences before 4:50 p.m. That is how you check progress on Google assignments. So hopefully if this is new to you, you now have a tool to use as a parent to check progress on your son or daughter's assignments throughout the year. All right. And let me return to this last little presentation piece. I just want to let you know that there is more information to come from teachers. Grade level teams will provide you some more rationale behind their specific second quarter standards. So expect that to come to your inbox prior to receiving report cards. Once again, I thank you for your attention. If you need further clarification on the new justification for our U, which used to be unsatisfactory, but is now an indicator for unfinished learning or unidentified skills, please reach out to me or any of the classroom teachers. Thanks again.